Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy is on the point of a shocking disclosure that could turn her world upside down. John Finn might actually be the natural father of Luna. Still, Steffy is in for some earth-shattering news that could change everything for her. What unfolds when the verity eventually comes to light? If this turns out to be true, still, it could spark a fierce battle with Steffy, who would really be ready to unleash her fury. If Poppy is truly Finn's baby ma, Steffy would be itching for a dramatic showdown with Poppy, especially if she discovers that Poppy hid her gestation from Finn all these times. While the show has yet to clarify Luna's maternity or the details girding this involved web, there's a chance that Poppy had a fling with her consanguineous whoreson during his council times. Steffy is likely to view the situation as not only distasteful but also manipulative, particularly if there were medicines involved. No matter what happens, it seems that Steffy and Poppy are on a collision course as the coming chapter of this saga unfolds. With the show teasing Finn and Steffy's impending anniversary, it's likely that Steffy will defy Poppy at a grand festivity, girdled by a crowd. The pressure might escalate to the point where Steffy could deliver a sharp poke to Poppy in response to the shocking disclosure. Effects could get indeed more complicated if Finn weighs in to defend Poppy, or tries to shield her from Steffy's wrath. All signs suggest that Poppy is in for a storm of Steffy's wrathfulness, and we all know how fierce Steffy can be. Numerous suckers are expressing their frustration over the implicit disclosure that Finn could be Luna's natural father. But this twist might just spark an instigative new contest. Once this retired verity is unveiled, Steffy and Poppy could transfigure into fierce adversaries. So keep an eye out for the brewing pressure. What are your studies on Luna's maternity plot and the shocking possibility of Finn being her pater? Are you hoping for an indispensable explanation? Or are you preparing for the impending Daddy Finn drama? Challenges approaching could hang Steffy and Finn's future together, so be sure to catch what unfolds for this couple. Finn might be Luna biopater. Still, also Finn might lose Steffy, especially if he wants to be there for Luna if that's true. Still, could a surprise gestation change everything and save Shin? Ridge and Taylor lately talked about Finn and Steffy's forthcoming anniversary. Steffy gushed about her loving hubby, and talked about spending a quiet anniversary with him at home. Still, there are effects going on that Steffy is ignorant of. Lee gave Jack a maternity test. Still, Jack isn't Luna's father. After Lee confessed to Finn, the youthful man summoned Penelope Poppy to his office at the sanitarium. Finn and Poppy brought up the night they participated numerous times agone. Supposedly, it was Finn's first time, and Poppy gave in to temptation. It seems Poppy might admit that Luna is Finn's son. That could tear Steffy and Finn piecemeal. Finn is the type of Joe that would want to be there for Luna despite her crimes. Finn lost out on Luna's nonage, and he'd presumably want to talk to her at some point face to face. Of course, nothing realizes Luna is out on house arrest, but that's a different post. Finn nearly lost Steffy multiple times because of his birth mama, Sheila Carter. They crushed Sheila, but now there's Luna, who cured and kept Steffy locked in a pen. Luna also killed two men, Paul Hollis and Tom Starso. If Finn suddenly is Luna's father, also that could rip Shin piecemeal. What if Steffy finds out she's pregnant? Could a new baby bring Finn and Steffy together again? While Steffy might leave Finn because of her mind, her heart will always belong to the good croaker. What do you suppose is going to be with Poppy and Finn's story? Is Finn really Luna's father? How will Poppy ever earn redemption for commodity like this? Is it indeed possible for Finn and Steffy's marriage to survive another killer relation? Could a surprise gestation reunite Shin, or is this marriage doomed? A moment of verity for Finn and Poppy. The rumors were right, and yes, they had a secret rendezvous all those times agone. Finn was still in his office replaying his discussion with Lee. It was easily importing on his mind, so much so he decided it was high time he and Poppy had a talk. He called her up and asked her to come to his office, which she wasted no time doing. Formerly there, however, Poppy set up herself in the line of fire. Finn went over the once many rounds of DNA tests and brazened Poppy about keeping such a secret. How could she lie so important? Also, Finn did what numerous suckers were awaiting him to do, and walked her down memory lane as they redefined their own shocking and lawless affair. Poppy tried to pass it off as them simply having a connection and going too far, but not Finn. He realized the graveness of their secret. As the story goes, Finn and Poppy used to spend a ton of time together back in the day, including hanging out on the rooftop and watching the daylight. Long addresses soon turned to more, and Poppy ultimately took Finn to bed for the veritably first time. Latterly, when he learned she was pregnant, he asked if he was the father, and Poppy made it feel insolvable. It doesn't feel so questionable now, however, and Finn outright demanded the verity. Is he Poppy's father? Finn and Poppy weren't the only bones. Mincing effects out. At the same time, Lee went to Il Giardino to meet Jack. Luckily, Cleric was right there to put her at ease that Sheila wasn't around. With that out of the way, Lee and Jack got to talking. They both apologized for their history and hoped they could at least be civil in the future for Finn's sake, of course. They wanted what was stylish for their son. Reminding them of Finn's happiness was a cleric who prompted them to work through their issues and get back on solid ground. That's what Finn would want, right? Over at the Spencer estate, Luna continued to grouch about Tom Star being her pater. She and Dollar Bill had a long talk about their fathers, and Luna was enough distraught about her she opened up about her life with Poppy and how it felt growing up in chaos. Bill understood. His life wasn't exactly a bouquet of roses, moreover. Still, Bill reminded Luna that he wouldn't be the hustler he's moment without those rigors. Maybe Luna could conduct that energy the right way too? Finn confronts Poppy while Luna continues to question her maternity. Then's a regard at the drama ahead. Steffy visits Ridge and Taylor at the Forrester manse. She's in a joyous mood and has a lot to celebrate, including her anniversary with Finn. When Taylor asks about the couple's plans, Steffy says she's looking forward to spending time with her hubby. Effects have been going well for Steffy and Finn, but that might change soon. Finn and Lee are in his office agitating Poppy, and Jack Lee raised her reservations about the couple's affair indeed, though they denied her allegations. After a DNA test verified Jack was Aunt Luna's father, Lee realized they were telling the verity. Lee apologized to Poppy, and the sisters began mending their simulated relationship. Lee tells Finn there's still the riddle of Luna's father, and he has a suspicious look on his face. Luna and Bill continue relating. Luna lately admitted to Bill her dubieties about Tom being her pater. She also revealed that Bill was the only real father figure she had in her life. Since Bill's helped her, Luna feels it's time to return the favor. After a sincere discussion, Luna tells Bill that they understand each other, and she can help him. So what does Luna have in mind? Latterly, Poppy arrives at Finn's office to bandy Luna's maternity. Finn tells Poppy to be honest with him, and she doesn't understand why he's asking these questions. He replies, "You know why? Is they setting up Finn to be Luna's father? Or does he suspect Poppy and Jack aren't being veracious?" Bill and Luna are drooling at the Spencer manse. Bill listens hardly as Luna continues to contemplate her woeful life choices. She says her life began to change the nanosecond she set up the letters in Tom's bag. He truly allowed. He was her father, but Luna prodigies if it was another one of Poppy's falsehoods. Bill isn't certain going after Poppy is the smartest move at this point. Luna asks if he was suitable to forgive and forget with his own mama. He says he obviously could ent, and Luna prodigies if she has a father nearly out there. Jack, Poppy and Lee are still in Lee's office talking about Luna's maternity. Jack says Lee arranged this entire spectacle to be suitable to confirm her reservations he'd an affair with Poppy. Lee maintains she's correct and has known he was Luna's father all these times. Jack thinks Lee is off her rocker and maintains his innocence. Poppy pipes up saying they no way hunkered much lower conceived a child. Lee says the maternity tests will reveal else. An irritated Jack tells her to get on with reading the results.